welcome to another SAF podcast. It is I, one of your reoccurring hosts, Josiah Biggs, and I am happy to present our lovely little podcast here for the Hypest fan group. We are the Spicy Angsty Fellas, and I am here with my always incorrigible co-host, Mr. Sterling Silver.
Yes, I am that co-host right here, right now. You're listening to, oh boy, that's me. I'm doing good. Period.
That's great playing you did right there for our Sherwin-Williams sponsor. You said, yeah, right here, right now. Yep, Sherwin-Williams, right there.
Oh boy.
And we have two guests here, two very good special guests, very good boys. We have Matthew Ferrugia.
Hey folks, what's going on? It's good to be back. It is me, Matt, the conqueror of all of French Canada, here to get into some gaffs and some giggles with all y'all fine folks.
Oh, also I lied. Matt's not a good boy because he neglected the homework on purpose.
I had stuff to do.
Yeah. We all heard it before.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that?
It's not like you were on vacation and had a lot of time on your hands.
Well, since I was on vacation, I made sure that I didn't have much time on my hands because I want to go do shit that I can't normally do when I'm not on vacation.
Regardless, and then of course we have our bestest boy, Spencer Peters, who actually got the homework done.
Yeah, I saw it. Pretty sure, yeah, I saw it.
Amazing. Oh, such dedicated members we have here.
Oh boy.
Not really. I didn't watch Darling in the Fucks.
It's okay. You've been excused from my homework.
You want to get through that first? Darling in the Funk?
Might as well. Darling.
In the Franxx.
Darling.
Okay, so what was this? Episode 15, right?
Episode 15, yes.
Gian.
So, everything that I said was going to happen because of episode 14, yeah, it didn't happen because they actually know how to write a script and they got things done without just like leading us around by our nose forever. A plot happened and we got everything done what was supposed to be done, and resolution happened quickly. It was good. It was refreshing that we didn't have to dwell in teen angst for 3 or 4 episodes before Hero finally got to see 02 again.
Yep.
That's correct.
It was so satisfying. In fact, this episode had a lot of plot in it.
Not only quite a lot of progress with the character relationships, but based on what's been hinted about what's going on with the plantation, and that last stinger of the last 30 seconds of the episode, we actually got a fucking hell of a lot of plot in this one, and it's one of the best ones so far. I'd have to say. Loved it a lot. Great episode.
Did you guys know the Klaxosaurs actually have skeletons? Especially if they're big old freaking, gosh, what were those things called? Not the Ewoks, but the things on Tatooine.
Tusken Raiders?
Jawas, yeah, the freaking Jawas, and their stupid like mobile tank craft was completely copied for this mega Leviathan Klaxosaur.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, Klaxosaur cores turn into humans.
Or they
enter
have
02 probably.
Yep.
But also,
maybe that's
so I don't think we ever talked about it before, but the Nines, you know, the super high class, like, oh, we're better than everybody else, even Squad 13, which is pretty good compared to these stupid other unnamed idiots.
Yes.
Man, the guys in Section 9 like it in the butt, man.
Yeah, they do. Was a bit of an unexpected role reversal, and I had to do a bit of a double take. Like, wait a second, that's supposed to. Ooh.
Oh, the first moment I saw the guy and he had the hood on, I'm like, what? Why does he have the hood on? Why is he talking to the robot? This is girl things. What? I don't understand. How can you be the flower and the girl be the stamen? I don't understand.
Apparently they can just talk just fine without the helmet.
That's just a very good sign of how progressive this series is. Very, very progressive anime, showing us once and for all that you don't have to subscribe to these gender norms.
No, apparently it's better if boys taken in the butt from girls, apparently.
That's how you turbocharge your mecha, yeah.
Oh boy.
Except for when Hero and Zero Two finally make their ultimate mega drill buster and become the heroes that communism actually needed.
Oh boy.
Because man, oh man, if the Russian anthem didn't start playing in your head whenever you saw that fully charged Svetsia, then man, there's something wrong with you.
Oh. I don't know, like all that was going through on my head throughout that segment was just an immense amount of emotional satisfaction. Not only do I have to, I gotta pick my words carefully.
Yes.
Because I was the one, if I recall correctly from last episode, who was like, it was in character and kind of reasonable for Ichigo to do what she did. I didn't like it, but it made sense to me. So no, like, I wouldn't go as far as saying that like she got her shit together entirely this time, but episode 15 Ichigo was certainly a step up from 14. It's not saying much.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So they're in the briefing room. Everybody's getting ready to go out there and do their thing, and he's looking out there. He's like, "Oh, 02," and then Ichigo literally grabs his hand. And it's like, "Oh, don't think about her. I'll make sure you forget about her." And then later she's like, "Oh, I'm glad they finally found each other." After Goro, man, Patient Zero's like, "I'm gonna be super cool guy. I'm gonna be the Jim Halpert of this whole fucking anime, and be the only one that's relatable."
I was just about to say, like, Goro continues to be fucking best boy. Like, continues to be like, "Listen, man, I know these women got tripping. I know that we've got some problems here with the ladies. You're always my man. Don't worry about it. I got you covered." Goro.
Also, they did cover that loophole about like, "Oh, where's 02's storybook? What happened to that? Oh, she ate it."
She fucking like, this needs to be inside. Just done, man. Yeah, no, it's yeah. I actually didn't even wonder about the book, but now that you mention it, yeah, should have occurred to us. But yeah, there you go.
Well, I didn't want to talk about it because I figured eventually they'd tell us about it, you know? Either it got lost or not, and if it didn't, I was going to bring it up at the end where I'm like, "Oh, what happened to the book?" You know?
Yeah.
And then they expanded upon the freaking amnesia stories. And
just alternate memories.
Yep.
And it's like, "Oh, we can do that because he's human." But 02 is not exactly human, so we got to torture her a couple times and put her in the VR world.
Yep.
We got to make her play RE7 a couple more times until she forgets.
Oh boy.
This is basically the plot to Metal Gear Solid 2. We're trying to breed the perfect soldier. There you go. Just throw 02 in Metal Gear. Look! They've even both got mechas. Done. That's the crossover of a century. Put money on that, Konami.
Are we gonna talk about Rampage now?
We can talk about
We're almost there, Spencer. Just hang tight for a second. Don't worry. Subtle animal racism will be coming soon.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Damn it! I love racism.
I don't know. The Rock Johnson like leaping 10 billion times over things that should have killed him. That's it. We're already in Rampage. Oh, but yeah, episode 15. It's good. It's just a huge battle where everything gets resolved.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
We get some new questions.
It's
Like,
great.
why is there an action figure in the heart of that Klaxus sword?
Yes.
And what the hell was up with that hand?
Yeah.
And most importantly of all, why them leaders gotta be such horrible leaders?
Also,
Well, the captain.
also, if nobody ever sees them in the stupid chamber, why they all wear those fancy masks?
Yeah.
All those orangutan and monkey masks.
Because even
More subtle racism.
because even the viewer's not allowed to see who the. No, like if we get to the final episode and then the entire council pulls off their masks and they're all Praxis, and that's going to be the big stinger. That's going to be the big twist. I'm looking forward to that. That's why we can't even see him yet. That's some hot shit right there.
So yeah, like pretty much like nothing extremely to talk about this episode, but it was pretty like filling, wouldn't you say so?
Yeah. It was simple, resolved what we wanted, and was just very good. Plain and simple. There's not much more to say.
Very straightforward.
So what are your thoughts and a number that you would pick out for it, Matthew?
I'm giving this big fat 9.
Ooh.
Well, that's a little high.
So fat.
How about you?
So fat it's only got face images on Plenty of Fish.
Oh man.
How about you, Josiah?
I give it an 8, maybe a 7.9. Yeah, somewhere around 8. It's definitely not 9. I give it.
I think I'm going to be the odd one out and feel as though, since I'm looking at this as like a whole entire series, this is the 15th episode, and oh boy,
We got 9 more to go.
I'm gonna say that this is like a hard 7. I liked it, but there's things in it that were just, because of the last 2 or 3 episodes, it felt very unnatural and very apparent that, of course, these are all different directors and all different writers, and it's just like, okay, yeah, oh boy, gotta change that last second, oh boy, oh, that thing that just happened in that last episode, now just erase it, okay, have little things, like, okay, it kind of went a bit too fast for me, and that's really about it. Like, I still liked it, and for once in my entire life, that intro song is actually pretty okay when it's used.
It was used appropriately for once in an
When
episode.
it's used appropriately, yes. And pretty much that's all I got to say about it. Just a hard 7 for me.
I'd agree with that. Like, I'm trying to say like a light 8, hard 7, you know? Somewhere around there. Like, 7.9, 8.1 range.
Yeah. So yeah. How about that Rampage though?
Oh man.
Time to shine, Spencer. What do you got for us? Give us a full report.
Okay, here's the thing. You guys played the Rampage movies, right? Or
Yeah, we did.
The
We
Rampage
totally
games.
did.
Yeah, funny.
You mean the Rampage game, right?
Okay, and we have to talk about Darling in the Fucks again. Anyways, yeah, the Rampage games. You guys played those, right?
Yeah, I played it.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one. Yes, the arcade game from 1986. Yes.
With the fucking movie. It's not fucking people.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking actually animals. So I was already like, had to accept that this movie was just gonna be fucking wrong from the source material. Other than that, it was like, there's just so much weird shit that I was like, I don't want to be mad at this, so like I'm just gonna accept it for what it is. Where like there's so many times where it's like, this is one of those movies where it's like, it's The Rock, so let's just make him fucking the most OP person on the planet. Where there's like the scene where him and the scientist chick get fucking arrested or whatever for like no reason. Like they don't have a scene of them resisting. He just goes over to his monkey friend after they fucking shoot the shit out of him, and he's like, "Oh no, George!" And then they're just in handcuffs, and I'm like, "What the fuck did they even do anything?"
Mm-hmm.
And so
Well, okay. So yeah, there's a giant gorilla. And he's the handler. He's the one who deliberately told them not to tell the press about the huge gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
And the FBI is like, hey, maybe we should investigate this giant gorilla that's blowing up on World Star.
Yep.
But then they arrest them, and then there's the scene where they escape while they're arrested, and like they have them in cuffs for like, well, it feels like 20 minutes of the movie, and then he's just sitting there and like the other guy like yells at him or whatever, or like makes him really mad. He's like, oh, and it looks like he wants to get up and fight him but doesn't. There's all these scenes of that, and then it's like George finally like breaks out of the cage and everything because he hears the radio signal, and then The Rock is like, oh no, we gotta do something, and he just breaks the cuffs because he's The Rock. And like,
he doesn't break the cuffs. He goes over.
He does. He just
no, he
snaps
doesn't.
them in half.
No, he goes over. They go over to the little armory thing. They open up one of those things and they bust out a knife, and he breaks.
No, he does. No, he does not. Because I remember, I thought it was so insane. That's what she does. She gets a knife. She's like, oh geez, because she's cutting it all willy nilly as they're like everything's going to shit. The Rock just fucking breaks them. Go watch it again. He just breaks up, dude.
No, he doesn't. They literally go into the container. Like, he's like, hurry, hurry, and they're opening up the thing. And you look away, and then he just does it, and it looks like he breaks it up because she slashes like halfway through, and then she drops the stupid fucking knife.
I swear to God, he just breaks him. I was like, now I gotta go watch the movie again. Because I thought it was just like, I was like, oh wow, I was gonna get the cuffs off, and then he just breaks them.
Why would he break him on the other side of the room then? Why did he go all the way over to the other side of the room?
Because the writing was not that good. That's why.
Well, you know.
So in the scene where he broke his cuffs, like, do they get a really like nice close up of like the man's biceps?
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, we need for Matt who hasn't seen. Okay, these are like the new age like plastic cuffs. Okay, it's like the twist tie pulley things.
Yeah.
That's why he breaks them, because they're fucking pussy shit.
Okay.
That's why it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
that was the height of the movie, by the way.
the height of the movie was that he gets shot in the fucking gut and goes on to like fight two giant monsters and like do a bunch of bullshit and be totally fine.
It's like, oh, I just think it missed most of my organs. Like, no, it
missed the vital spots.
Like, no, it hit your kidneys, it hit your liver too. Unless that's just all fat right there.
It was a miraculous miss. It just kind of like weaved around them. Because that's what bullets do.
So someone should dub over that scene with the audio from the Goku versus Piccolo fight in Dragon Ball, where Goku's like, "Hey, good shot, but you missed my vital organs, all of them."
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He does that, and then he proceeds to fucking fight the monster with the other monster.
Other big controversies. Okay, so bad lady chick who gets mentioned like 5 times maybe. I can't remember her name because she's not important.
She's actually not important.
But literally, like, okay, so she already has like 2 vials of the antidote in her purse, and then Dr. Lady puts another one of the vials of antidote in her purse, thus giving her 3 vials of antidote, which she tried to steal from her and make sure she didn't know she had extra antidote. And then what they do, she screams, and George is like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna eat this lady now."
Yeah, for no reason.
Anybody before?
Exactly. I was very weirded out by that. Like, that's your whole entire plan.
Like, well, this is what you do in the game, right? You eat people. Yeah, and it's like, I can only think of 2 instances where people died that weren't like army dudes with gun, which was that moment, and then it was the part where Lizzie comes into the scene. And like,
just
there's all the people on the boat. No, there's all the people on that boat, and all the people just get fucked.
Yeah.
They all die.
No, the whole time, whenever you see Lizzie in the water, every time hits every single boat, like just being an asshole. Like she swerves to hit boats.
But that's what they're assholes. They eat people. That's the game.
I know.
They fuck shit up.
Spencer, you don't have to censor like a specific scene or line just because of me. Like, I'm not too worried about the rich.
Literally,
I'm not
we've
worried
been
about
going
the rich
over
war.
all
fucking
spoiled.
Rampage.
Oh yeah. So these 2 Goliaths that sat next to me during the movie were like, "Why is the monkey so small?" And I'm like, "Really? You don't understand? Lizzie was in an environment where she had 100% prey available to her. She's also a carnivore, so of course she's gonna be the biggest one because she ate her way to Chicago." Okay,
the whole swim.
I mean, the wolves started doing all these other things that ate like all those military guys, ate like all these other wolves and all the deer and everything like that. Unfortunately, George was in cages 90%, like 70% of the
He's
film.
like starting the whole movie.
Yeah, he's starting the whole movie, so of course it's gonna be a shrunk little baby.
Because like remember there's the scene where they're like, we're gonna feed George, dude. Like the Rock's like really worried about George getting food, never gets the food, and then proceeds to, as far as I know, never get fed for the rest of the movie.
No.
Except for when he eats the lady, that's why he gets all strong.
He gains her knowledge and her courage.
I hope he goes to Swarma after, or Shawarma. Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, don't talk shit about Swarma.
That scene after the movie that nobody saw except for me because I stayed all the way back. You know, where he starts talking to George and he's like, "Oh yeah, let's go get shawarma. I never had it before."
You're referencing Avengers, right?
Yes, we're referencing.
Yeah. Was there a fuck? Because I'll be real, I was like so like. I was like, I liked it, but I don't care. Was there a thing at the end of the credits?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I didn't say either.
But no.
Josiah's just lying to us, and it was like, Rampage 2 coming soon. Oh boy.
Rampage versus Godzilla. Ooh.
Oh man.
So I hear this is the best received video game movie of all time.
Yeah,
because the Rock's
apparently.
in it, probably.
Like it's at like 58% or something
And
like
it's
that.
it's not. I don't know. The reviews I looked at on Google were like extremely mixed. It was like 7, 6, and like 4. I was like, those all kind of make sense, except yeah.
Well, the important thing to take away is that this was a very fast-paced, fun movie for the most part.
Yeah,
There wasn't anything that felt slow or like
It was nice. There
out of
wasn't any
place.
stupid moments. There was tons of cheesy dialogue, and a lot of the monkey giving a finger.
Yeah, the best
that was
part.
the best part.
Yeah, the best part of all.
As soon as I saw like George dying, be alive again because he's a fucking trickster. We saw this in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. No, I kind of thought that in the back of my head too.
His
It's
affinity
like,
is towards trickster.
Well, it's like, okay, so they have super rapid healing, and it only pierced through his lung. Why would he die from a punctured lung? He's a freaking 2,000 pound now.
And why would anything die from a big fucking hole in their body? It goes straight through.
Again, it's his lung. It's not. You have 2 of them. It's not gonna kill him instantly like that, though. That's the thing, is that it would take hours from somebody who had a collapsed lung before. It takes hours before it becomes even close to being anywhere fatal.
Did anybody else feel that Ralph got super shafted?
No, because Ralph is actually the least.
No. Ralph is probably the coolest one.
But as far as Animal Kingdom goes, he was the weakest by far.
Well, it's in the movie, they fucking screw him over. He gets to be cool in one scene where he fucks up all the dumb, like, guys that look like they're trying to rip off the Expendables, and, you know, like, fucked up. And then he does the one cool thing where he throws his fucking needle.
Oh yeah, I know. That's it.
That was cool. And he never does it again.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, wow, I'm finding a giant lizard and a monkey. Maybe I should like shoot the needles. That's so pretty. He's like, no, I'm just gonna get my fucking head chopped off. I was like, fuck.
Unfortunately, when Lizzie's twice the size as him, and
Lizzie got the most privilege. She's like this giant death monster, like unkillable tank thing. George is just a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that, like, opposable thumbs. That's like George's best weapon because he can pick up shit and like use it.
And he can give the thumbs up.
Lizzie's like an unstoppable, like, freaking basilisk tank because if you go towards the front, you're dead because it's just one giant weapon, her face. If you go towards the back, she's got her tail, which is like freaking killing everything. Unfortunately, Ralph just gets shafted because he's a wolf, and he just.
But he had cool needles. He never does.
And he could fly and glide.
Yeah.
How the fuck does a wolf fly?
He had DNA of bat. That's what the thing gave him.
Wolf and bat. And somehow George didn't get any DNA mixed with his.
I know. Just like a Oh yeah, and we've gotten this far. He's albino. He's a
From
white
Earth.
gorilla.
Yes.
Oh boy. And
With blue eyes, which is weird because albinos have red eyes. But
he's the only character in this movie that was white and also a good person. Because the rest are all assholes or die or both.
Or a cowboy. Asshole.
Yeah, he's still he's cool, but he's still an asshole.
Well, hey, I mean, everybody works for the government has to be an asshole sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely know that. Are we gonna talk about the biggest tragedy of this movie though? That was the bad guy's brother who got the most shafted out of probably anybody. Because he just looks like this. I feel like they bullied some poor because this dude just looks. He has a friggin' mental problem the whole movie, and it's just doesn't want to do anything. He's he's always stressed the fuck out. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, we're in trouble? Oh god, I just don't want to die. The whole movie. And he's his sister's making him do all this stuff, point a gun at the rock, doesn't want to shoot the rock, and then she takes the gun, shoots the rock instead. And he's holy shit, what the fuck is going on? And he's just this is fucking crazy, and I never want to do any of this. Oh god. And then, and then he just fucking, he's just oh thank god, I
gets Final Destination.
He just fucking, he just fucking dies. Or when he ran away, I'm oh, cool. I guess that's fine. He didn't really do that much. No.
Did you not take the cue from the rubble? The rubble was just going, and then you see the.
I thought, he looks out at the rubble and stuff, and when I thought it was gonna happen, he was gonna go out, and then I thought he was gonna get eaten by one of the monsters.
Yeah, that's what I thought too at first, but then,
no, he just gets fucking murderized.
And freaking graphically as well. Wow.
Yeah, that stays on the doors. Yeah.
Almost got that R rating for just that.
and then FBI cowboy takes the entrance, conveniently located on the other side. That's just free and clear of everything.
Yeah. No, he teleported. That's Cowboy's secret power.
Yeah, that makes no phone that teleports him anywhere.
He wasn't even a real cowboy. He's just a white guy with a beard and a revolver.
That's what a cowboy is.
No, he didn't have the hat. No hat.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hat. Also, weren't a lot of cowboys black people?
What? Yeah.
What?
There were cowboys that were black people.
Yes.
You don't have to be white. The Rock could have been a cowboy. The Rock is.
Okay. I think we need to have some supplementary lessons after this.
Oh
no.
I mean, gosh.
I thought it was very surprising also that all those things hit all the things that make up the Rampage monsters or whatever the fuck they are, the experiment hits the Earth, and it's with Ralphie and Lizzie it makes sense because the middle of a fucking body of water, who cares? And then it's in the middle of the world and they find out about that later, right? But the other one hits a fucking wildlife park or whatever the fuck, right? You think there would be some nighttime security that would notice it in the middle of the night and be what the fucking hell was that? And then they go over and they're what the fuck? Before the monkey would get over there, unless the monkey is literally just right next to it. But
well, randomly realized it.
Filming. No, that was probably the first biggest problem I had with it, because it was also combined with the fact that my original problem with it, which was they're not people.
Okay. So Spencer, you're gonna tell me that they're gonna make a movie where a man turns into a giant ape in 2018?
Yes.
With the current political climate.
Fuck it.
Yeah, he's white. So
do it. See, it'll be fine. Just for that reason alone.
That's all the more reason that we should be trying.
Oh, you don't.
No, but I'm very much aligned with you, Josiah. I was very nah, they're not gonna make these people. This is too weird.
I kind of figured they wouldn't, but it still makes me upset.
The fact of them already being animals just makes the plot less convoluted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the same that it was in the arcade. The simple explanation you're given in the text that you're given, but I mean, it's pretty good for at least as far as plot wise. It's a pretty realistic, oh yes, evil corporation. Oh yes, they made monsters by accident. Oh yes, we've got to save the world type. Yes, it's the plot's nice. It's straightforward. It's not super convoluted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that much.
Just pull some fucking just do some Ninja Turtle shit where you're like, oh, we got some mutagen and we like threw
That
it
is
on
what
a
happened.
Okay.
Oh wait.
If you want to have giant animals, if you're already going with giant animals the size of fucking buildings, then at that point you might as well throw some mutagen on them and hit them with like a big growing ray or some dumb science fiction bullshit and be like, now we got these humans that became giant animals. If you're already gonna suspend your disbelief for kaiju running around and fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson fighting them, then you might as well just go like all 9 yards and just say like, yeah, these were people, and just try to justify it. At that point, who gives a fuck? I wouldn't.
Did anybody else feel like they're, I guess, I forget what you call it, but your senses heightened when you watched the first cinematic of this movie?
Wait, what do you mean?
Whatchamacallit, like low expectations. There, your expectations were heightened from the first cinematic of the movie of the.
Oh, you mean the studios that did it?
No. And the
The opening scene in space is talking about.
Oh. I expected this movie to be awful, and it wasn't.
Yeah, but did the opening scene? I'm just saying that did the opening scene heighten that expectation just a little bit?
No, was the opening scene you thought was like amazing compared to the rest of the movie?
I thought it was like the fine part.
I'm so fucking.
Okay.
Animals that beat the shit up and they eat people.
Spencer.
That's all they fucking had to work off of. It's like, we got big animals that eat people, and then sometimes they eat not people, and they barf, and then they get attacked by army dudes. We made a fucking movie off of that.
Wait, Spencer, what he's trying to say is, oh yes, we were going in with, this is going to be a Rock Johnson movie about a video game. Great. And then you see how well the first scene does. It's not amazing, but it's much better than you think it is. You say, okay, there's hope for this movie yet. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Not that the opening scene was better than the rest of the movie, but just the opening scene was enough to lift your expectations of the film while you're watching it.
Oh, you mean that the first part of the film didn't make me go, oh, this is gonna be the worst thing ever?
Alright.
Because it didn't. Like, I saw the opening scene, I was like, alright, this is fine.
Yeah, okay, good. We're on the same page now. We're on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that tweet that The Rock put out about like, hey, no worries, we all go through some shitty movies sometimes, and this isn't even my first video game adaptation. I'm looking at you, that fucking stinker Doom that I did, and the official.
Oh my fucking god! I forgot about that
like,
movie.
Wayne, come on. They like actually like our fun. It was pretty good. Was a funny one.
Even though Doom was better.
I'll see if I can find it. I don't know. I can't weigh in on that, but Doom was no masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
One sec.
Yeah, Doom was definitely a piece, though.
It was something else.
Oof.
I mean, come on. Are we actually thinking that this is better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
That's the second one, right?
I haven't seen the movie in so long, I can't even.
I refuse to see that one because I saw the first one, enjoyed it, and I'm like, oh, I never want to watch the second one because I hear it's the worst thing ever.
I haven't seen
The CGI in that movie is cutting edge.
Oh no!
As in using a cutting edge to slit your.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was amazing.
Oh god.
Oh.
I mean, it was definitely better than the Warcraft film.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I forgot that happened. There's so many game movies that I just am like that happen, and then I'm like, man, I'm never gonna fucking watch this.
I'm so glad that the Halo movie never got made.
Yeah.
They made several. They just are like weird. They're not real people.
Okay. No, those were like a mini series that time, but
No, they have
the
like
actual-
they have that whole movie. It's called like The Fall of Autumn or some shit. And Master Chief doesn't show up until like the last 2 minutes.
well, yeah, that wasn't a movie. That was a featurette to get you into Halo
Yeah,
5.
like an hour and some minutes long. That's a movie.
What I'm talking about though isn't a stupid Netflix original. I'm talking about like the feature-length Halo movie that was in the works for 5 years and then got scrapped. Like a big A-budget movie.
That'd be the dumbest movie. Fucking Master Chief walking around being boring.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson should play Master Chief. There you go. You got yourself a good.
It's not even the same build.
Yeah, Dwayne's bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger shoulders, but the codpiece smaller.
So, any lasting thoughts on what you would give this movie?
5 Rampages out of 5. Woo!
Just
I think I get. You didn't even fucking watch it.
That's the big.
You watched the trailer.
He wands around, punches the big monsters, and then he goes, "I'm the Rock." And that's the whole movie.
Yeah, that was actually pretty much what happened.
I like that David's hand sign for himself was his 2 fists going together like a rock.
Oh yeah, I know. So,
I wonder if the actual hands. I wonder if that was actual sign language or they just pulled one over the R's.
I know, right?
Okay, I just put it up in the podcast chat. It's pretty good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking trailer. Oh, I was looking at the thing for the other Rock movie. I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it.
Understandable.
I don't know if most people would enjoy it though, because everyone's a prude now.
I give this. It's probably going to be more fun than Infinity War.
Yeah. It might be. Yeah.
Did you guys see the Ant-Man and Wasp trailer picture thing?
Yeah, finally, Ant-Man 2, best Marvel film. Call it right now.
Did you see what it fucking? I thought it was amazing of what it was. Where it was just. It was Ant-Man and Wasp, but they're like Ant-Man and Wasp size, and the whole rest of the fucking like picture frame is just white. Besides like the name.
That's pretty good.
It was pretty funny.
Okay.
I can't even remember the previews I saw before Rampage.
You probably saw one for Infinity War and then forgot about it. We've already seen too much of Infinity War.
There was one that was really bad. It was the one about the spy. The 2 female spies with stupid Mila Kunis in it.
Oh, that movie was fucking terrible.
All right, good stuff.
It looks so bad, and it screams women only Ghostbusters again.
I'm about to fucking barf.
Because it's just like
Out of all the trailers, out of all the movies that I saw, I was like, that was the only one that I was like, I will like actively not want to see this movie. Like, if I was offered to see this movie for free, I would say no. Everything else, I was actually interested in living. Even the movie. Did you see the trailer about the dude about being a telemarketer and he gets the white guy voice or whatever?
yeah.
That was really funny.
I don't want to watch that. I know exactly how it's going to go just by looking at it.
Oh man. Trying to
There's
think of
one
what
that
other
really
trailers.
interested me, but I forgot the name because it was like 11 o'clock at night when I saw it, and I went home and just slept.
What the name the name of that movie?
No, not that one. One that I was interested in.
What were the other ones we saw? There's Skyscraper, which looks like it could be cool. It looks like Die Hard. But
Yeah, it's just Die Hard.
Except he
They
already
moved The
lost a
Rock.
leg. He already lost one of his legs.
Die Hard with an amputee.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Kind
apparently
of died hard earlier.
there was supposed to be a Spy versus Spy movie that came out last year because I'm researching this now, and I can't find anything. Like there's 3 different trailers: one for 2017, one for 2016, and one for 2012.
Maybe it just never happened.
Yeah, where's my Spy versus Spy movie? I'd watch that. It's a fun video game movie.
Spy versus Spy.
Yeah, dude.
What are you talking about?
Matt, are you okay? Are you being are you trolling right now? No.
No, I
have to tackle this.
I just remembered that was a comic strip before it was.
Okay, you saved yourself.
NES game, but before the NES game, yes, it was a.
It was also a bit on Mad TV.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it was started in the Mad magazine.
Yeah.
Comic strip.
Yeah, just like everything else.
All we know is like the. No, I didn't even think it was gonna say the NES video game. I thought it was gonna say the fucking X-Bone. The X-Bone original game.
Tons of fun, dude. Are you kidding me?
No, it was fun, but like the comic strips are like the OG. It's like being like, oh, I really like Street Fighter. Yeah, that was a really good anime. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, the redoing Predator? Holy crap!
Right?
Yeah. The
With Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
September 14th, 2018.
I hope they get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I hope they get him for everything.
I hope
Yeah,
he plays
put
the
The Rock
human
in
and the
everything.
Predator at the same time.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh man.
So yeah, we didn't get your last thoughts on that, Josiah. Rampage, what would you give it?
I don't know. I have to see it a couple more times. There's a lot of plot holes, but it's really fun, and the characters are done really well. They're not obviously like super in depth or groundbreaking performances. They do their part well. There's some really cheesy dialogue scenes, but it doesn't go on for too long.
Yeah.
Especially that opening one when they're in the enclosure.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad. Oof. But no. I don't know. I give it like a 6.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'd
something
agree.
you had to go out to go see, but if you want a fun movie to go take some friends to, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I'd pretty much say this is a rentable movie.
Redbox film.
If you need a Blockbuster gift card, go get that gift card from the trash bin, and
Yeah.
go pawn that for money so you can get a Redbox little CD case set of Rampage 2018 and watch a fun 6 out of 10 movie. And on that tangent, what is your favorite video game movie / cartoon animated movie of a video game?
Oh,
Man.
we're counting those.
Yeah, because there are some.
There are some.
I'm just getting them all in, but they have to be a film.
Oh, no, that doesn't count. Well, it doesn't count because it's not a movie, but I was gonna say the Castlevania anime.
Yeah, because that's fucking lit, man.
Yeah, that shit's actually good. Like,
Yeah.
straight good.
Oh,
A movie?
Yeah.
that's what that was again.
I still think I want to go. Okay. In terms of like being like a straight, trying to be a good movie.
Well, your
Probably
favorite.
the Mortal Kombat. Like my favorite is.
Yeah.
My favorite is probably it's a tie between the Mortal Kombat movie and the Street Fighter movie.
Ooh.
The Mortal Kombat movie is
Well,
just
Street
like
Fighter,
a
the
little
live
more
action
in general.
movie?
Yeah, the live
Okay.
action movie. Because the Street Fighter movie, I'm pretty sure like they hit a point where they're like, fuck it, and they just made it the fucking dumbest shit ever on purpose.
Uh-huh.
And it's like it's one of those that's so bad and dumb. It's like amazing because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
While the Mortal Kombat movie, there was just a lot more times where it was just actually like trying to be a good movie and didn't really fail either. It was still like enjoyable.
Uh-huh.
But the Street Fighter movie has so many goddamn memes about it that it's pretty amazing. Like if you go watch that shit, that
Uh-huh.
shit will probably make you laugh at least a few times.
Yeah.
Like it's actually funny because I think they just knew how dumb they would make it.
Oh yeah, I forgot Tomb Raider came out a couple weeks
Tomb Raider
ago.
was a thing.
So,
I don't give a fuck about
anybody
Tomb
need
Raider.
more time thinking about their favorites? So.
Oh no, my favorite is
okay.
Pokemon the first movie, duh.
That's
Whoa.
fucking guess is a lame answer.
Okay, if it's not
Probably the right, that's actually like the right answer, kind of. Oh wait, came first. The game did come first.
Yes, the
Yes,
games
it
came
is,
first
of course.
before the anime or the comics.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that being said, like the game came out, then like the next week, the first episode of the anime came out. So like it barely came first.
So you're gonna tell me? Are you gonna tell me now that Kamen Rider wasn't really a show because the toys came out a day after the Kamen Rider show came out?
That is exactly what I'm gonna sit here and tell you.
Okay, well, but if my runner-up one would be the Angry Birds movie.
Oh,
Oh,
That's actually pretty good.
Why? I didn't never saw
pretty
that.
good.
Oh, it's great. You see on Netflix. It's a lot better than you think it is. It's
Yeah.
not even like a
No
kids movie.
way.
It's not even like a kids
it's
movie.
What?
It's way better than it deserves to be.
Yes, it's actually really good.
I feel like you guys are trolling.
No.
I'm not joking.
I actually have it on DVD, so you know.
Oh wow.
I will pull it up. We can rabbit this thing tonight if you want to.
Oh no.
It's like one of those very, very rare moments in which, hey, you want to be a movie video game? Okay, we're gonna put lots and lots of hilarious jokes in, and it's hilarious.
Just like they did with the Emoji Movie.
They done. What you talking
No, the
about?
Emoji Movie was just a marketing scheme.
Yeah.
Like literally.
No, sorry, no. No, when I thought of the
I think you mean that Dropbox commercial that goes on for an hour and 40.
Yeah, pretty much.
when I thought of the Angry Birds movie, I thought of the Emoji Movie right after it because for whatever reason, just both of them in my head just like crossed up just because of how they look.
Mhm.
So no, emojis are not video games. Don't listen to me. I'm a fucking madman. But no, that's just also something.
Everyone just fucking yeeted all over their keyboards.
I want to watch the Emoji Movie sometime with you guys. It should be a good time.
Oh.
So,
No, we're gonna watch it, Spencer. I'm gonna make.
so have you decided on your favorite, Matt? Video game
fuck
movie?
me.
If you haven't and you need more time, I'll go.
Oh, please go, please.
Alright. I'm 100% with Spencer that Street Fighter the movie is my freaking jam. I have it
It's so
on
funny.
VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. I watched the commentaries. It's fantastic.
No Laserdisc?
No. Get that out of my face, boy.
It's the only way to watch real media.
The BDs. On the PSP. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, like I could watch that any day of the week. I just love it. It's quirky and just like full of fun
Yeah.
and just
It doesn't try to be any like.
yeah. And
It just knows
Jean-Claude
it's gonna
Van
be dumb.
Damme is in it. Pretty fun
Yeah.
guy.
Man, he
Even
just
though
has
he
fun
beats
with
his
the
wife,
fucking
but that's fine.
Oh.
But yeah, man, awesome memories, and still have them today because I'm still watching it on a regular basis. Have you thought of one yet, Matthew?
Oh, fuck.
The Tekken movie, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is a Tekken movie.
It can be animated or live action.
Dude, I haven't seen the Tekken movie.
It's supposed to be the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Good.
Just say the Pokemon movie, The Rise of Darkrai.
Yeah.
No, I am going to pick a Pokemon movie, but not that one. I'm gonna have to go
2000,
with
isn't it?
It's 2000. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
With
Yeah.
Lugia?
What about the one where Ash makes out with a Pokemon?
What?
With Lugia?
Gardevoir shows up. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, there was that one where, like. Don't you guys remember? It was the one with Latios and Latias in it.
Oh, yeah, it was
chick
Celebi.
that's like
Yeah.
supposed to be one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
and
movies.
the chick kisses Ash, and it's like that's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Something.
And then he gets
I'm like,
arrested
that's
by
fucking
Officer
weird.
Jenny immediately.
I was like tempted to go with movie 1 or 2000, But at the end of the day, like I just have like more vivid memories of just like seeing Lugia on the big screen. And
I'm sorry, I didn't cry during 2000.
I didn't cry during any of them.
Well, listen, I'll have to give you that. I also cried during the first movie, but with that being said, there's just
It was appropriate, Spencer. We were 8 years old when it came out.
I guess I'm just a tougher dude.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm Spencer. I used to be in the military. I'm a tough dude.
No, that's not why I'm tough. I guess so.
Spencer, you should know that it takes a particularly tough dude to be comfortable enough to cry at a Pokemon.
But are you tough enough dude to save the president?
Ninjas.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pokemon 2000 for me, with a close runner-up being Pokemon the first movie. They're both really great. They're both fantastic.
So on another different tangent, how about we do the opposite and say what's your worst video game movie that you've seen? Or one that you can't really think of one. Just say that a bad one that you could just.
I feel like there's one I saw that was super terrible, and I just like have like somehow spaced it out of my brain.
Well, those are
Like
the worst ones.
the Double Dragon film.
No, I didn't even see that. I like actively try to fucking movies. I feel like there's a really obvious answer that I'm missing here.
Or like the Need for Speed film that came out in 2014.
Oh, wow.
The fucking Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, the Super Show, right?
No,
No,
they
the
had
movie.
a movie. The show is a. Don't talk shit about the fucking show.
Oh, yeah, fuck you, Luigi.
Yeah, don't do the Mario all over your face.
Alright, if you
Gotta give him the princess a hand in the mushroom land.
Oh man.
So is that your answer, Spency? Mario Brothers movie?
I feel. Let me go look up with like video game movies. Is there a list?
Yeah, that's why I've been looking at my phone the entire time.
Oh God.
There's a Wikipedia page about it.
All 32 video game movies. I feel like this list is very lacking.
I feel like I've seen like one or two of all of those movies. Like
I never saw Doom. I never saw Tomb Raider. I never saw Far Cry. Why the fuck did they make Far Cry? Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. It was any of the Resident Evil movies are of real people, because the CGI movies are sick. Because they have Leon in it and he does cool shit. That's all you need. In this movies, they just make up some dumb character that's the director's wife, and they make her the most piece of shit ever because it's his wife. It's stupid. And then the movies are just bad. There's a Blood Rain movie. Ugh.
There was a fucking Postal movie?
Remember, Uwe Boll exists.
Wait, okay, you're trolling now, right? Postal was a movie before it was a fucking game.
No.
Dude, when I think of Postal, I think of fucking
That's
Postal.
stupid. Yeah, because the Postal 2 game is on sale every other day on Steam.
Yeah, because you have to turn a profit somehow. No, I went to fucking I went to my buddy Bjorn's place up in.
You know what? I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You know what actually is like the worst?
It was Postal 2. It was so fucking weird. It sticks out.
This is the fucking second Silent Hill movie, because it tries to be serious, and it is like the dumbest shit ever.
Not the Hitman movies.
No. I take it all back. The worst fucking movie ever. The goddamn Assassin's Creed movie is the most boring, shitty.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
Oh my god, that is the worst. That is.
Are
the
we
worst.
talking?
That's the
Which
worst.
one are we talking about?
The one that came out 2 years
Assassin's Creed
ago.
movie. It came out like recently. Yeah.
What about the one
2016,
that
yeah.
It was
was?
just fucking bad. It was like not even like it wasn't even like so bad it's funny. It's just like fucking
It
bad.
came out 4 days before Christmas and nobody talked about it. I remember movie reviewers reviewed it, like, you know, like people on Facebook, you know, like 2 Gay to Lift and
It was
all those
playing
people.
on the fucking boat one day for whatever fucking reason they put it on, and I watched it. I had to watch about an hour of it, and I was just like, I changed the fucking channel. It was so fucking bad. It was so fucking bad.
It was just like the YouTube shooting. Like everybody talked about it for a day and then it was gone from history.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was erased. By
But
Vanilla
Alex
Ice.
Jones, he knows the truth.
No, like I just remembered shortly after I mentioned it. The fucking poster movie was something that the best friends were talking about quite a bit while they were also covering the room. So no, I do remember now that that actually was a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, for my pick, I'm gonna have to go for. It was here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just playing it safe and going with Doom because I can't think of any others, and Doom wasn't very good.
So you actually watched that
Oh yeah,
great movie of all time?
I didn't watch Doom. I didn't watch most of these. But
No.
I did somehow watch fucking Assassin's Creed and it was bad.
like hear me out. Like I'm a huge fan of the actual Doom franchise. Like I love it to pieces. So I'm like, hey, maybe The Rock will be Doom guy and he'll do a good job at it. And then I watched it. And then I watched it with my buddies, and it didn't really meet any expectations. That sucked. But hey, you know, fuck it. Stuff happens. I'm gonna have to go with Doom.
That's fair.
Did you know that there's apparently a Dynasty Warriors movie coming out next year?
Oh,
Yes,
well,
to be
now we
announced.
got a contender. Now we got a fucking contender.
You know, there's a freaking no. There's an Uncharted movie that just got greenlit, an Uncharted film. It's just gonna be
Yeah, but
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but Uncharted's like enjoyable as a game, and like part of the enjoyable part is the dialogue and the stuff and the characters. So the movie could be cool. You just don't shoot shit. It's just all the
Maybe if the movie was made around Uncharted 2, but we're at like Uncharted 5 now.
Yeah. Well, maybe if they're smart, they'll be like, let's just do it off of the good one, because that's what they usually try to do with stuff. They're like, let's just do the good thing.
That's why the OVA.
And they usually fuck it up anyways. Like with the JoJo movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot the live action JoJo
Yeah.
that everybody loves.
Everyone knows that JoJo was a video game before it was a movie.
Yeah.
That SNES RPG of JoJo, very memorable.
Dude, I actually beat that shit. That shit was fun.
Seriously?
Yes.
I've heard of no one who's beaten that game. No one.
It's hard.
I believe it 100%.
I think I can't remember if I
Wow.
grinded or something. I can't remember.
Oh, I still need to watch fucking Advent Children.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Advent Children, that's the worst one, that's my
we said
pick.
We said
Oh really?
Assassin's
Just,
Creed.
that's your worst one?
Yes.
Okay, because no,
Advent Children.
Advent Children is not the worst, but I just remembered something that is the worst, and that's Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Well, that's not even based on a game.
Oh, that movie is so bad. I don't know which is actually worse, Spirits Within or why are we gonna talk about bad stuff?
I
on
think
a podcast
most of
all the time?
all,
We're talking about fucking
Those
Darling and
two
Franxx
movies.
every week, and now we got to talk about shitty movies off of fucking video games.
Are just
This
like the
makes the
most
conversation.
disappointing things of all time. But I
it's-
wouldn't really
yeah.
say that they were horrible or close to being the worst.
The Final Fantasy movies are horrible.
All the Pokemon movies after 2000 are terrible.
No, I like the third
Oh, the
one.
Celebi
and they're all
one.
terrible.
Which one was the Celebi one? With the
Okay,
car
so that
and-
one's
one.
fine. That one's fine.
Pokemon Forever, because it's the fourth one. Fucking lame.
Yeah, what about Jirachi the Wishmaker? Let's make a Pokemon that it makes no sense in the actual metagame.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I watched Jirachi the Wishmaker, and I can't recall why.
Doesn't that one have
Deoxys
Deoxys or something in it?
I
No,
think it
there's
does.
one with Deoxys later.
Well,
No, Destiny Deoxys was the one with Deoxys. Doi, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a Rise of Darkrai, and then there's Choo Choo the Puff Train, and then there's...
How do you know this many of them off the top of your head? Like, are you looking at a list or something?
I actually wasn't looking at those ones. I just remember a lot of them because they're legendaries. Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. It was a Giratina and the Sky Warrior one, right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
And Arceus. There's one with Arceus in it.
No one's mentioned Mewtwo Returns. There's that as well.
really?
There's a second
that a-
Mewtwo movie.
I mean, it was only a matter of time.
It's Mewtwo Returns. It's the second Mewtwo movie. Yeah.
And there's Pokemon and the Sorcerer's Stone, and
And the Prisoner of Azkaban. So, I guess I'll choose my worst one.
Yeah.
please.
I think I have 3 that I can think of off the top of my head. The last one being the worst I've ever seen, but pretty much yes, Spency, of course, agreeing. The freaking Resident Evil movies are a blight
fucking
on this
terrible.
world. Like all of them, even
Have
one.
you seen the CGI ones?
No, I haven't.
Okay, those ones are actually like.
Yeah, and I've been meaning to watch them, and I've seen like snippets on Canal 5, the little channel here on Television.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was awesome, animated fairly well too. A little bit
It
too well
looks
for my
pretty.
tastes, but no.
Oh,
But yeah, there's that. I think I forgot my second one because I was thinking way too much about the last one. But yeah, I'll just go to the last one. Freaking, you've not lived, or freaking, thank God you haven't seen Heavenly Sword the movie.
Oh my
Oh, I heard about that one.
I forgot about them.
I watched it on like a watch together with Jacob like a long time ago, and
Oh my.
boy, did we have like the
I
most
forgot that
fun
was
hating that
fucking
movie so
big.
much.
It's like, hey, let's take this terrible fucking game and make a garbage movie off of it. Like,
I didn't know about
like literally, there was like less than 10 people in the world that wanted that. Probably even less than 5 people in the world.
There's a scene, quite literally, in which the protagonist,
I have a
the female,
figurative scene, but
the female protagonist finds this super amazing male character that she's looking for like the entire like half of the film, and all of a sudden like does a speech of, "Oh, you found me. Oh, thank goodness you're pretty good at finding people." And then at that extreme second, he gets killed, and it's never brought up ever again. And it's
Wow.
like, what happened to that last half of the movie? What? Okay, I guess. And then it turns out like, oh yeah, he was pretty special, but I guess you'll do Heavenly Sword Girl Chan. Yay. But yeah,
Girl Chan.
Jeez.
that's like one of the worst movies I've seen of a video game. Bar none. So yeah.
Worf.
Move the
So yeah, let's see here.
Heavenly Sword.
Anything that happened in the news recently that we could talk about?
Oh, I have some stuff, but it's all,
Ooh.
fighting game stuff. So maybe we should get anything else out of the way.
Well,
news, blues, rhythm and blues, red shoes, dancing blues.
Oh, God of War came out if we want to talk about that, but I don't.
yeah.
Because I don't care.
The 2 best friends are playing it, and that's all I need to know about it.
Oh, I'll just watch them play it then.
Yeah.
Never have to buy it.
Well, I don't have a PS4 anyways, so.
No, well, there's 2 things of DLC happened this weekend. One for a good game and one for a not so good game.
I got a feeling I know
wait.
what the other one is. But
Wait,
go
wait, wait.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Which one do we want to talk about first?
Are we talking about something in the Dragon Ball universe? or
Yeah,
not?
we are.
Okay.
That's the one. That's the good one.
That's the good
Quote
one?
unquote.
That's the
Yeah.
good one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you know that Spencer is the biggest, like, gosh, he's the biggest martyr for Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, man. Oh, did you guys ever see that thing that I shared for Sterling, where it was like when they were still announcing like most of the cast for DBFZ, and they were like, oh, Android 17 and Jiren in Xenoverse 2, and I was like, oh, Sterling, look, he's finally in the game.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I just want Android 17. I'm like, oh, look at this. No. Yeah, they announced the next two DLC characters, which is Fused Zamasu for you super friends that like the Super series, and for you guys that are actually cool, Vegeta Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito is coming, and he looks fucking sick as always. Fused Zamasu also actually looks super fucking cool, and I actually really want to play him and such. Like, he actually looks really neat.
So we get 2 more.
I have no
Gokus.
idea what they do, though. Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome.
No, they're both 0.5 Goku, because he's fused with normal Zamasu, and then Vegito is fused with Vegeta. So it's just
So you can only dunk them once, right?
yeah.
Isn't Fused
how many
Zamasu
Gokus
is like
It's Goku Black and Zamasu fused together with the
3/4
earrings.
or something like that?
Because that's why, like, because
I thought it was,
as far as I know, because like if you look at Zamasu, he's got like a faux hawk or whatever going on. He's got like one of those mohawk hairs.
No, Zamasu is pre Goku Black. Goku Black is Zamasu and Goku fused.
No, yeah. Wait. Fused.
Zamasu was already a Kai.
I thought the whole plot was that Zamasu takes over Goku's body, and then he meets up with another Zamasu from another universe, and then they fuse together later in the story.
Yeah, But just regular old Zamasu is just him pre everything.
Yeah, but like I'm only saying that because he shows up, and he looks like different. But this is like the one after they fuse together.
I don't know. Let me look up a picture while we're talking.
He's got a mohawk.
Wait, does he have a
monster?
Or does he have big white Super Saiyan?
He has big white Super Saiyan hair.
That's
and the normal one, the normal one just has a mohawk.
Right.
When they fuse it, he gets and then he gets the gross purple half. And it looks horrible.
Yeah, that's merged Zamasu.
But he can be normal before that. Like there's like a bunch of him looking normal first before he gets all purple and lame.
Yeah.
This is true.
But Vegito is cooler, I think.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
But doesn't that kind of confirm, since I kind of watched Maximilian's little thing, of like, okay, those 2 characters of Brawly and Bardock, and then Zamasu fused and Vegito, all those are confirmed for that one huge leak of, oh hey, all these other characters are coming.
Can you send me that link then? Does that link have Videl in it?
No.
Oh,
it has the
it says fused
original
Zamasu right here.
Yeah, it's fused. That's what they said, anyways.
Yeah.
So if we count Bardock as like half a Goku,
he's 2 Goku because he made Goku.
Are we up to like 3.5 Gokus now, or is my account?
Well, let's see
We're up to
here.
a lot of Gokus.
There's Goku Blue, there's
There's
Goku
9.1
Black,
Gokus total.
there's
Okay, there's Super Saiyan.
Someone did the math already.
Yeah, we're up to 4.5 Gokus.
Because there's Goku,
and then
there's
there's
Goku
Brawly.
Black, there's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku, there's Gohan, and then there's Gotenks is 0.25 Goku. Cell is
Oh yeah, that's right, Cell.
Goku.
Yeah, Cell is half Goku. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there's the monster.
So no. Here's the real question, guys.
Did the math about this?
Here's the real question. If we porter-fused Cell and Gohan, would it just turn into Goku?
Wait, what now? Who?
Cell and Gohan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It just turned into Goku, yeah.
Yep, that's how that
That's
works.
a perfect form Goku.
I tried to do the math as we were all talking that, and I think I came up to like 5.75 Gokus in the game so far. Could be wrong.
So in that leak, apparently there's gonna be original black-haired Goku and black-haired Vegeta, and
So
there's gonna be
6.7
Cooler, and there's gonna be I don't know if this is correct or not, and I'm just saying this because it's like, oh no, of course, Android 17, and then like 2 other guys that I forget because I don't care because my eyes were stuck on Android 17 being announced as a individual character. Yeah. It was pretty much a leak of like before like the DLC announcement, and it was like, okay, 4 characters were announced up until this point, and 4 of those leaks are confirmed 100%. Like, hey, maybe the next 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, however many characters that there is confirmed on that leak. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because if we want to talk about other leaks, there's the other DLC character thing that happened this weekend. Or this week.
On the best
Which
game
was-
ever.
Please elaborate. Spencer, please elaborate.
The DLC wave for Blades Across Tag Battle came out.
Yeah.
And it's 3 characters that none of you, probably most of you, Josiah probably doesn't know any of these motherfuckers. Matt probably doesn't know, and then Sterling probably knows them all for some weird reason.
I kind of
you don't know any of these
Persona
actually?
ones, and
Yeah. What
that's
I
it.
literally can't even remember what the Blaze Blue one was.
Maybe Makoto.
I actually can't even. No, it's not the fucking. The story we've been in is like fucking like week 2. Oh my fucking god! I know the Persona one was Naoto. Naoto's in. I didn't give a shit at all.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. Who cares? Who actually cares?
Listen,
No, I
swear up.
No.
Man, listen.
No.
I'm gonna have some
No.
strong words with you after.
Okay, well, see me in that game because I'm gonna be good at it.
Listen.
It was Hakumen, and Hakumen's actually cool.
Hakumen
So that's
from
okay.
Blaze Blue.
From Blaze Blue, yeah. His art is really good too.
Yeah.
Like, he looks really like he always looks good. He's just in a terrible game, and he couldn't escape that with this one. He's still in a terrible game. But the Under Night one is the true meme where like Batista came out, right? And you guys don't play Under Night,
Nope.
but the people that play Under Night were so sad when this character got announced.
How so?
Because this character, well, okay. So for those of you that don't play this game, which is many, Batista is like the best character in Under Night because her whole thing is she's Guile, but
So
like,
she's a charge character.
yeah, but like she's crazy good. Where like the meme that they would use to describe how much like shit she could put out is that they would say it's like playing Toho, but you're playing as a fighting game character.
Wow.
Like you're
good.
fighting against Toho.
Amazing.
No, I get what you mean. That's some bullshit,
Yeah.
right?
It's
right,
pretty bonkers. Yeah, so like when she came out, I had so many friends that were like, "Fuck, I can't believe this character's in." And all I could think of was like, me and my fiance said the same thing where we're like, "Dude, Batista's in the game. She's gonna be bullshit. We're gonna play her. We're gonna play our mains because they're both announced, and we're just gonna play her because the character's probably gonna be retarded."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened. That's all I really. That's all I really have to say about
whole
that.
extremely
Oh.
heavy Ruby characters and all.
Oh, you mean the fucking copy paste of the Blaze Blue sprite? I was talking with friends. So do you guys know about the Naoto from Blaze Blue? The guy that just punches stuff?
What do you?
So there's a character in
Is he
Blaze Blue.
a white-haired guy?
Yeah, he turns his hair white when he uses his powers or whatever.
His bloodline technique.
Yeah, literally that, yes. Not even joking.
Oh, I'm thinking of Enkidu from
Oh my
Under
god,
Night.
no! I fucking no. But here's the thing, right? Is they released the Yang sprite. Yang's in the video game, and it literally just looks like they took that guy's sprite and just drew boobs and hair on it,
Oh boy.
and then like,
Good enough for
like
me.
it literally looks like they just like trace it over. It's almost like
They don't
obvious that
care.
it's like, oh, they don't care.
They just need that money though.
Hey, well, let's just not put this guy in the game, and then she punches stuff too, so we just make her spray, change a little bit, give her big old titties. Bam! New character, yeah!
But she's got the power of puns, Spencer.
Alright, I think I'm done talking about Blizzard Prospect Battle. That's that. Batista's in it, and she's probably gonna be busted. The end.
Oh boy.
Everyone loves Yang.
I mean, I don't mind Yang, but like, I mind the fact that the sprite is just fucking an old sprite. Like, look, it's like, oh my god, I'll never stop talking about this sprite shit. Fucking new sprites. It's like, no, it's not new sprites. And not only is it not new sprites for all the already existing characters, but now it's like, oh hey, we have to actually make sprites. Let's just go and fucking trace over the old sprites for the characters we're not using. Fucking bastion of quality over here.
Spencer, if you're not careful, you're gonna get that guy from the last episode to get angry.
He can fucking fight me. I bet I can beat him in any of those fucking games. Except maybe BlazBlue, which I don't care, but I still probably could. Get at me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done talking about fucking BlazBlue Cross Butt Battle. I can't think of anything else to talk about because no one wants to talk about God of War, which is fine.
I have something to talk about. Just recently, just like a day or two before I went on vacation, Spencer and I had our blood feud, our rematch in a Tekken.
Oh yeah.
And once again, this man fucking steamrolled me. But I got one in
move
there.
is really good. Do the armor move. You don't have to play the video. If you just do the armor move, you don't have to play the video game because you just go through all the buttons. He did like a 3-hit mid-string and it just armored through all of it, and then I hit him and I was like, this is a good ass move.
I should have brought I should have brought a Lucky Chloe just to get you on a tilt. Like, oh man.
Well, I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, nothing.
I told you guys I don't mind Lucky Chloe as a character. She's just not a good character.
I guess. As far as the female cast for that game is concerned, like I'd prefer Lily much more than her anyways.
Lily's cool.
Yeah, she is.
You mean the white
fighting
one?
games. Love me some fighting games.
Yeah, Lily and the Tekken blonde lady.
Yeah.
The one who looks like
She's
Pac?
pretty.
French girl.
Yeah, she wears all white.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Anything else that happened in the news? Video games? Anime?
God of War. Some non-canon stuff happened, I think, but it's like it's not that big a deal. It's just like another quest to do or something.
Yeah.
Well, let's check up on the Good Life by Swery, see how this Kickstarter is going now.
Oh no.
Is it like 2% of the way in?
It's not loading up my phone, so I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Alright, ignore the obvious keyboard here. I want to find out, because I know that freaking best friends were trying to plug that real good. And I like Swery. I just don't have any money.
Swery is pretty great.
Oh, he's about halfway there with 12 days to go.
Halfway there? What's the amount that he needs?
It's weird because it's translated directly from yen, and so it's like it's not even, but it's $631,588.
And what's like he has 300?
He has $315,714, so almost exactly.
Oh.
Man.
And of course, good guy Swery is all for nothing with the project. So.
Oh boy.
I don't know what else everyone else has been up to, but I would like to quickly take a minute to plug Warframe and say now I'm getting pretty big into Warframe.
Really?
Oh man, you're like 10 years too late.
Oh no! From what I hear from Warframe, you're not even like a sperm cell yet, Matt, in that game.
Yeah.
No,
Quinn is basically a big fetus in that game.
Like, I know that in the bigger picture, like, I'm really nothing, but just in terms of, okay, I know. I talked about this with my brother last night. Like, the best way to break down Warframe is the game is grind heavy as all fuck. Like, it is an MMO through and through in the grinding sense. But it's so much fucking fun to play the game. It's better in that sense than grinding in, like, fucking WoW, for example, where it's like you point and click, and you point and click, and you do that for 3 hours. Oh, I got shit from my mithril sword. I give a mithril sword now. Fuck that shit. But fucking Warframe feels like an actual fun, like a third-person action game, like a shooter with melee elements. And
well, more importantly, it's free.
Yeah, that's actually like the most important thing.
Yeah, not only is it free, it's better than I would have expected a free game like this to be. And it's pretty reasonable with its unlocks and stuff. Like, there's a few weapons that you can get with like just credits, like no premium currency. And if you are willing to put in the time to fucking work your way through this game and have fun playing it, then you can get to other Warframes and like have fun with that shit. This feels like a better implemented way that Battlefront 2 tried to handle getting like a legacy heroes and like shit like that. This feels like a better version of that period. So I don't know, like, I'm having fun with it. It's good. Like, I like it. Yeah, it's nice.
I tried it and I just could not get into it.
Same.
Well, it's not good. It's not a for it.
Yeah, but apparently a whole lot of people are starting to get into it.
A lot of my friends play that game. Wait,
well, yeah, ever since Pat started talking about
it,
I know, right? 8 hours of podcast.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front whatsoever. Like, it was them talking about it on the podcast that led me to finally say, okay, they seem to understand that, like, they seem to get like what makes this good, and like based on what Plague specifically was saying, because Plague has been playing Warframe for quite a while.
Yeah,
like, okay, yeah, like, he has been telling me things where it's like, here's what makes the game good, and I'm like, oh, okay, those are things that I like in games. Like, those are my kind of things. Fine, I'll give this a fucking shot. And I've had like 3 sessions of sitting down and playing Warframe, and no, I think I'm gonna become a bit more of a regular now. I'm liking this quite a lot. This is going to eat into my Overwatch time. But boy,
is that Overwatch still a thing?
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Of course, it's always going to be a thing.
It's super still a thing.
Overwatch is the CS:GO of our generation.
It's the law of our generation.
CS:GO is the CS:GO of our generation.
I was going to say.
Well, CS. Sorry.
No, I feel like Overwatch like has taken so many of the fucking League players and just been like, oh, now I can shoot stuff instead. Because it's like, I don't hear anybody talk about League anymore. It's all about fucking Blunderwatch.
There's a big reason for that, and that's because Donkey sold it down the river after they freaking...
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're probably not wrong.
Because I can tell you what, Donkey was the #1 League YouTuber in all of YouTube since he started doing it. And what do they do to their best source of getting new players and free advertising? They sell them down the fucking river and permaban them for saying naughty
It's almost like it's a shitty whole bunch of shit. You shouldn't play the fucking game because it's bad, and the people are just all bad. Fuck League of Legends. Fuck anybody that fucking plays that game seriously.
I like it. They freaking banned him 6 times, and that's what took him to break. Not just the gameplay was falling apart at this point, but the fact that they banned for 2 months for something he said text chat as a joke for something on his channel. We got a worse free speech censored than you do. It's called League of Legends. Oh man. Because League of Legends, it ain't even a family-friendly game. It's not.
It's very not, actually.
Smite is a friendly family game.
I had never played Smite.
I have, in a
But I know a lot of people like it.
It's with all them religious people.
Just because they couldn't come up with their own ideas, they just powered off of gods and goddesses from all religions everywhere.
Yeah. does a better job than Fate, though. Ooh.
Yeah. That's true.
Why does everyone throw shade on the shit that I like on the fucking podcast?
Because we're real here.
League?
No fucking league. No.
League?
Before we get further into this, I'm gonna settle this. No, not league.
Okay.
It's you with the fucking Overwatch shit, and now Sterling is like, I gotta get it jabbing.
Here's the thing with Overwatch, right? I played it for like several, like a while, like a couple months, and then I was like, every time I go online, I just deal with these scumfuck people that just hate on each other, and it's like, it's you either play with that, or you play with the guy that just fucking is just such an idiot that you're like, oh, this is why these people
I'm gonna
are so
be
fucking
Hanzo and
angry.
Genji every fucking round.
Yeah, like the stupidity like evens out with each other, where it's like this guy is like this because this guy is this bad attitude because this guy is this kind of bad attitude, which would inherently make him have this kind of bad attitude because that guy's just a fucking retard.
Yeah, that's
Or even worse, you get on and you get maybe one or two guys you like playing with, and then the rest of the team just doesn't pick up on any cues, and they just rush in constantly. And you're like,
You get the
I
actual
can't
worst
beat your
thing.
team with 3 guys with me and 2 other guys.
It's or like it's the actual worst thing ever, which is fucking plays the match for about 30 seconds, bitches the whole time, and then anybody dies or anything bad remotely happens of any like small amount of fucking, and then the other guy just fucking leaves.
Yeah, just leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Why
leaves.
do you guys not mute these people?
It's not even. You can't mute someone leaving the fucking match. You can't mute that shit.
No, it doesn't matter. Matt, we're not actually talking about like them speaking directly to us. It's just what when we say that like they have a bad attitude and somebody else has a bad attitude, we can't control what happens with that. Even if we mute them, they're both gonna have bad attitudes and go show what they're playing.
Shitheads to each
No, I
other.
don't want to talk about. Like I thought you guys.
And here's
were,
the thing: you have to depend on those people to fucking win the game. That's the worst part. Is like if you want to like succeed and like be like, yes, I did it. You have to bank on these 5 other motherfuckers. That's why I don't play that crap anymore. I already
Well, it
get
sounds
mad
like
enough
you've
at
been
people.
playing with me then.
No,
Too bad.
Team
she's
games,
been not playing in
Matt,
general.
team games are fun if you have friends who are dedicated to play with you. But
Yeah, no, I agree with that. If you can get enough people that it's you and all your other friends that you can all trust each other and like be smart and like work. Yeah, emphasis on trust. Because some are just like, dude,
Absolutely.
and then, but like, fuck that.
it's much easier just to play by yourself on a different game.
Yeah, but
Like 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, but those games don't have a big collection of great waifus, so fuck those games, I guess.
Fighting games with plenty of
Worst
waifus.
waifu.
I don't need anybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but they
only
don't
one
have.
good waifu in that game, it is different.
Dude, the best waifu is a great mini bike in 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, but they don't have fucking mercy, so they can go fuck themselves. There you go. I said it.
But where's my terrorist Chan?
Fuck Diva.
No, Diva's cool.
Which one are you talking about? There's an Egyptian and an Indian.
You get all the races in there. It's like
Plus,
the freaking. It's like the Harry Potter. Years now. Everything is a dude. We haven't gotten yet.
See, there's the Potterverse that we explored in the books, and then there's the Potterverse that was explored by Rolling on Twitter. Just think of them as 2 different Potterverses, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Like there's probably like so many pages of lore just on the Twitter, but all the lore is just blank was a blank.
No, Spencer, you're forgetting about freaking what is like Pottermore or whatever, where the website
Pottermore,
where
yeah,
she
yeah.
encouraged people to write fan fictions on her
Oh
characters.
my fucking god.
Because she's so high on her own smugness that she has to make her own website where she can raid people who love her material unapologetically without any faults and love it so much that they think that they can write as good as her. And so she just sits, logs into Pottermore every day and just smells her own farts.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then that wasn't good enough for her. That wasn't giving her the fix she needed. So then she started writing more short stories, and fucking here's new movie series.
Oh boy.
There you go.
So
I just don't. I'm done.
final news, and then we'll get
Final
to
news.
what we'll be doing this week. The final news of hey, you know them Yakuza teams?
No.
Yeah.
I have heard of this Sega. Yes, indeed.
They're thinking with their big think machine of bringing Hokuto no Ken
Oh, I did
to
hear about
the
this.
West. Translated. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna play it, but that's cool.
Yeah.
It's another Yakuza game, but hey, it's Hokuto no Ken skin stretched over it. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta love those new filters.
Yeah, apparently Matt has played it like a whole bunch. From the Japan import.
What's going on?
What are you looking forward to,
I'm gonna
Spency?
watch the Stubby movie. Is Sergeant Stubby? It's about
Sergeant Stubby, the Bulldog movie.
Can that be the homework for this week? I just saw the CGI dog and I was like, I gotta see this movie.
What?
It's about a dog.
It's
a dog from World War One, and it's a dog movie. So I'm gonna go see it.
Okay, you get back to us
The
on the highlight
end.
reel.
Yeah. The highlight reel was that it was about a dog. I already know.
That's a good incentive right there. Dogs are great.
Yeah.
I don't really think I like dogs.
Yeah. You're not a big dog
We
guy.
have said we have had some strong opinions on this podcast before, but I just topped all of them.
I think the sarcasm was a little obvious if any podcast where he's talking about his multiple dog breeds going too
I
old.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, but some people don't. I
I'm
don't
being
know.
a fuckhead. I'm being
Okay.
a fuck, Spencer. It has to happen every once in a while. The man
Okay.
owns 2 dogs.
No one owns the one right now.
Shh, don't reveal spoilers yet, Matt.
I apologize.
It's a new DLC
apologize.
character, other dog.
I am
It's
sorry
gonna be
about
Frankie,
that.
but with a different bow.
I got kind of heated because Spencer's being a dingus right now.
He's not being a dingus. You're both being dinguses. You should go play Overwatch together.
It's gonna be a Frankie
no,
reskin.
we're not.
If
Yeah.
Spencer, we can settle this 2 ways. We can play Overwatch together. We can go play more Tekken.
I mean, I'd actually rather play Tekken. I don't have Overwatch installed anymore. That's how little I give a fuck about that game anymore.
Yeah, I stopped playing Overwatch when my what was it? Sergeant
Play
76.
Paladins. So okay, real shit. As much shit as we talk about Overwatch, Soldier 76 is sick as fuck. Like, it's the sickest shit ever. And my friend gave me his jacket for Christmas, and I'm so happy.
Okay.
I
I would
have.
say
I
that.
have a commemorative statue that came with my collector's version of the game, and it attacked me the other day, so I swore off Overwatch for a while.
Nice.
I have been playing Bridget since I'm the only one of the 4 of us that keeps current on the game, and man, is Bridget fun. But Papa Jeff has been claiming she's a support character. You can run support and heal people, and you can. But anyone who's playing Bridget, man, support's the last thing on their fucking mind because that flail is a ton of fun to use.
I wish
That
Bridget.
booty.
I wish Bridget looked like she did, where they modded her to make her exactly like her dad. She's just a fucking.
It's just the body of Torbjorn
Yeah,
with her
the
face.
body of
Yeah.
Torbjorn with her face. It should have been like that. I would have been way down for that more. Than what we got.
Good times.
Anyways, so I'm gonna watch that movie, and it's gonna be adorable.
Well, yeah, it's got a dog.
I think that's probably it, unless some random fighting game shit happens this week, which is always random because they never fucking. If they ever announce it, it's like months before it happens, or it's like the day before it happens, or something. At least maybe I just don't keep track of a lot of it. Whatever.
All right, Matt. What about you? We need to wrap this
Yeah.
sucker up.
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
I am looking forward to Warframe.
Ooh.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna go watch Rampage,
Yeah, you piece of sh.
Dude,
Schnitzel.
I fucking missed the boat. I missed those big biceps of Dwayne's, and now I gotta go cry about it. I can't I can't fix my mistake. The deed's been done. We've covered the Rampage, and now I missed out.
You can definitely go fix your mistake. You can just go watch this fucking movie.
We already done the podcast on it.
So you can fill us in on your little piece of it next week.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie had fucking. Yeah, you know, fucking maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I'm gonna make a joke because we made every joke.
Wow, everybody keeps saying how fun a movie this is. I guess it's out.
No, like, no. Okay, what I'm saying is this isn't like a fucking like Shawshank some shit. Like this is like a fun action movie, and I'm saying that I've seen many fun action movies. Maybe I'll go see
I
this.
haven't.
But if I don't, but if I don't see it, then I'm not gonna fucking like be too worried about it. Is that what I'm saying? Maybe I'll check out Rampage. No promises.
Okay, promises. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, video games, Overwatch and Warframe. That's it for me. I'm looking forward to those things. I am still watching Gundam, Sterling. I will tell you more about Gundam as I watch Gundam. I'm liking it a lot.
What do
Gundam
you
79.
want?
It's good. I'm on fucking it's the episode where they are now Char's back. Char's the main villain again.
Yes.
And the next episode is called A Spy on Board because that chick that I ran into in town is like trying to follow him back to White Base and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get up to shenanigans because I seduced this teenage boy into letting me go back onto White Base with him." So I'll keep you informed.
Yeah.
Gundam's good. Yeah, that's good. I'm also gonna start reading My Hero Academia soon. So there's that. That's all for me.
Sterling.
I still haven't finished Dot Hack or Digimon, but I did finish some other stuff that.
Aren't they the same thing?
Well, I mean, technically it kind of is.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, finishing up those, getting started or restarted on Legends of the Galactic Heroes, because I hear tell, since I have not been watching the podcast, like, oh jeez, you started it?
Talked about it, yeah.
Like, jeez.
Apparently it's good.
Yeah, I'm like 1/5 of the way in, because it's 110 episodes.
That's pretty beefy.
And yeah, it's pretty beefy, but it's nothing if I like watch like 3 days worth of just that, and I can finish it. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's like on the same par as the movie, which is a 10 out of 10, the first one. My Conquest is the Sea of Stars. But yeah, and I just got my shipment of PS1 games that I was during my childhood that I could have easily picked up at a reasonable price, but I had to take over $13 of my cold hard cash to get 2 games, which is Star Ocean 2 and Legend of Legaia. Pretty
No
good
Vigilante
game.
8 Second Offense.
I already have that game.
Better.
I even have like a whole lot of Need for Speed and freaking whatchamacallit it? Demolition Derby games. Yeah, those are some fun stuff. But yeah. So how about you, Josiah? What are you looking for?
Me, I'm gonna play with my dog because she demands that I do that. What? I'm starting rewatching Ipo again because it's that time of the year. And let's see, the weeklies that I'm up to date on are, of course, we got Hero Academia Season 3. It's going strong now. We've got...
But is it as strong as Darling in the Franxx?
Nothing is.
Stronger. Then, of course, we have... Shogeki no Soma Season 3 as well. We got Megalobox, which is doing great things. Doing all the best things.
I'm hearing it.
Boruto finally got caught up where the manga begins. 54 episodes.
What?
Nothing.
What? Actually, what?
Actually, what?
They actually started it. Yeah, they actually started the actual Boruto story. Yes.
50 episodes in, or 40-ish?
54 episodes in.
Hey,
Boruto just met Sasuke, and his name was Sengon, and he's actually being not an entitled piece of shit.
That baffles me to
hey,
degree.
they should make a prequel series of Boruto's dad.
Okay, obvious jokes aside that we've already done 10 billion times. Golden Kamu, I'm not sure if anyone here has ever read the manga,
Sounds extremely familiar.
but it's pretty good. It's about it's about right after the Japo-Russian War. And it's a soldier trying to find riches to marry his best friend's wife who just died. Not the wife, but the best friend died in the army. And he's going to go back and marry his best friend's wife, so she's not a widow anymore, but he needs money to do that. And so he joins up with a young Ainu girl, the Ainu being a Aboriginal tribe of people, or tribes of people that are kind of half Japanese, half Russian. And so it's a history piece of stuff that kind of based on loose real events, and it follows the guy named Sugimoto the Immortal, because in every battle that he fought, he always got shot and stabbed, but he never died. He has scars all over his body. He's also like really good at judo. And so it follows him as he travels all through Hokkaido, searching for these riches, and I won't go anything deeper into that because it gets in spoiled territory if I go too deep, because the manga is like centuries ahead of where the anime is starting, so thankfully, so they won't ever get caught up. Lupin the Third Part 5, Adventures in France, is starting out really well. It just got super violent, which was nice. They're doing it inside the show and not just in the movies. Yeah, they just defeated the first kind of like foe of the series and kind of did this whole shake 'em up thing, and it's beautiful. Animation is amazing. Soundtrack is amazing.
Yes.
Still amazing voice actors. The plot is new and original. Doesn't feel like any of the other old stuff that they've done yet, but still has that same familiar vibe without being too similar. So, you know, it's doing its thing. And then, of course, there's Sword Art Online Alternative, Gun Gale Online, which I'm having trouble remembering because usually I have to get pretty drunk to watch it. And then Black Clover is also continuing. And I've been watching that for the last 2 seasons, so... And that's pretty good. If you haven't picked up the manga on that, it's getting pretty spicy right now.
Oh boy.
But it's like Fairy Tail but good.
Oh shit! Okay.
And that's not even a lie. It has a couple tropes here and there, but it does pretty well at not relying too heavily on those tropes and actually like developing its own sense of style. So I like it. It's kind of cheesy and corny in some places, but an anime has a little bit more cheese in it than the manga does, but it's what it is, you know. Can't help that. Well, you can. I mean, you could, you know, wait more than 3 episodes to do a filler episode, but hey, you know, it's not like I'm an anime expert.
Or, you know, you could just wait for like 52 and, you know, or 54, you know.
Well, the difference between Boruto, which has 22 chapters available, considering that I think, Black Clover has like almost 200 chapters. So, you know, availability does factor in some place. But that's what I'm doing. Video games, I still hit 7 Days to Die every once in a while, but I'm kind of waiting for a new update until I really get heavily invested, because every time a big update comes, it resets all the servers, so you kind of can't get too attached to your babies.
You want to do the honors, Spencer? Signing us out?
Sure.
Take us away,
What do
buddy.
we always say, boys?
Don't get
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.